Hey, what's going on? It's Money Monday and I got a thing or two to teach. So on Money Monday, I'm going to today be talking about cost versus price. So my goal on Money Monday is to teach you guys about things I've learned, whether it's in a book I read, a mentor gave it to me, or just being in business in general myself. It's not about where I got the information. It's about learn, teach, right? So I'm gonna get busy with some cost versus price. People probably looking at that like, well, ain't that the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. And I'm gonna break it down for you. All right, so let's start where I am. I am a vendor, right? But I often need products. So let's start with a tripod, right? Let's say I need a tripod, one new tripod. And I go on Amazon, because that's where people go to get a new product. And I see that they're selling tripods at $250. They're selling them at $100. And of course, there's some, we would say, cheaper ones for $50, right? Now, this is where things start to get tricky because you see I got value here, right? So here's a formula I want y'all to think about. Price times value equal your cost, all right? So what does that mean? Does that mean that the $50 one is just trash? No, that means you have to check it for value, right? You might find a one on sale that is a trusted brand. It's well built. It comes with a warranty. It has great expertise and somebody referred you to it. They said, I got one of them. It works fine, right? Or you might look at that $250 and you might got it, but you might say, you know what? I'm gonna save a couple dollars. I'm gonna take, shorty out and spend the money on her instead, and I'm gonna just get the $50 one. Right now, that might end up costing you, right? Because here's what happens. Some of these things are typically going to be missing when you go for a lower price. Price times value equals cost, right? So here's how I'm gonna break it down for you. Let's say we get the $50 one, right? And we rocking and rolling. We got us a tripod, camera sitting on it, and it's fine. I work with it for 2 weeks and whoop, ain't this a bitch, a screw pops out. Now that screw, I'll check at Home Depot, it's $1 for the screw, but they only sell them in a pack of 6 for, I don't know, $6.99, right? So you go, you get your pack of screws with $6.99. Let's say, like most people do, you get 2 of them just in case the screws come out, right? So let's just say, let me use the green. Let's just say you get 2 of them screws, 2 of them packs of screws at $6.99, that's $14 extra, right? And let's not forget, we already spent $50 on the tripod, right? So now I'm rocking and rolling and it cracks. My damn tripod cracks. I can't replace it. What do most people do? We go back to Amazon and we like, damn, I should have got the $250 one from the rip, or at least the $100 one. Why? Because of all of the check marks that they came with, right? They were well built, number one, and I got a warranty in case it break. I just can send it back. Right? So now you go get the $250 one, right? And what happens? It works perfectly. It lasts you for 2 or 3 years. It's great. But I'm colorblind, y'all. But it cost you another $250, right? So now all in for one tripod, I done spent, if your math is good, $314. That's what it cost me. Not to mention the time it cost me going back to Home Depot and the stress it cost me when it broke in the first place, right? And the time reordering another one, right? So real quick, let's talk about vendors because that's what I am, okay? Price times value equals cost when you hiring a vendor, right? And it costs you so much more than money, okay? So now, just for the sake of flat numbers, I'm just gonna change this to 100 and I'm gonna change this to 75. Okay, right? So now I'm hiring a videographer. That's what I do. I'm a videographer. Let's just put video. Oh, Video-E. What are we talking about? Anyway, one person's 100, next person's 75, next person's 50. This is your mother's 50th birthday party that you need this videographer for. So you want it to be nice. You want it to be taken care of because you want the memories to last forever. But you say, you know what, I don't really want to spend 100. I got it, but let me save money there and spend it on something else. I'm gonna hire the person that's 50, right? Now what happens with the person that's 50 is they don't have as many of these things, right? Let's even add equipment to the list, right? Because we talking about a different thing now, right? So they don't have all of these things that the $100 person had. You got to evaluate the value when you're thinking about the price that you're going to spend so that later your cost is kept low. So I'm going to tell you what this usually costs people in my business, because people always do this and then they come back to me like, I should have used you from the first place, Kai, right? Just like that tripod you should have got in the first place. So let me show you what this can cost you, right? This person, let's say they don't have no professionalism. They missing professionalism, so they end up late. Your mother had a grand entrance. Now, the grand entrance ain't even on tape because they was late, right? But they don't even really care because they don't really got good customer service or expertise. It's not even well lit in the venue. They don't have the proper equipment or the experience in those types of venues as to how to record and get great quality, right? So now you're missing a memory, right? It costs you the memory of your mother's grand entrance. It also costs you quality, right? And let's even go further. That's just the quality of your footage. Let's say that they so unprofessional and you get no warranty and they didn't come highly referred, right? Like this first person did. And now you looking for your video. Where's my video, Mr. Video Man? Now it costs you time, right? And a little bit more stress, right? Well, time was already up there too, but time and stress is what it's costing you. Then you finally say, you know what, Video Man, just give me my footage. Can I just have my footage? Most of them gonna charge you for the raw footage. So let's say he say, you know what, I'll give it to you, but it's gonna be $50, right? And you already was $50, let's say an hour these was. So let's say you spent 100 already with him. Right now he want 50 for his footage, right? So that's more time, stress. And let's not forget, you humiliated and embarrassed, right? Because people is like, where is the footage, right? Where is it at, right? You embarrassed. This is everything that is costing you. Embarrassed, a hard word. Don't judge me. For all of this, when you could have just went here and got all of this value, price times value equals cost. You could have just went here and got all of this value. And once again, I'm not saying that everybody at this price has this value. I'm saying check them for this value. And if it's there and it's not here, then you go here. If the person here has all of this, and sometimes the person here is going to have more than the person here. If they have all of that, then by all means go with them. But please, please, please be thinking about that, because you know what's going to happen after you get your footage. You still got to hire an editor. And that editor going to say, well, I'm 100 an hour to edit, right? So that's going to take me 2 hours, right? So now that's 200, right? So now you spent 200 an hour. You spent 50 for your footage. You had 250. You got to spend another 200 for the 100 an hour here. That's 450, right? So now choosing this person cost you 450 when choosing this person would have only cost you 200 at 100 an hour, right? You would have got none of this. So now you got this decision, price times value equals cost you $450. Your quality suffered. You missed your mother's memory. You stressed out because you kept having to take time to call this person. Your whole family's like, where's the damn video? You embarrassed because you hired that BS vendor, right? That's what it is. Price times value equals cost. All right, it's Money Monday, y'all. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Drops Marco.